Browns' new offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey, talked about maximizing Deshaun Watson in this year's offense.
It's going to be a constant evaluation to make sure we're doing the right things. That's part of developing an offense and coaching, to making sure we're maximizing our personnel as much as possible. And of course, that starts with Deshaun. So we're constantly going to be evaluating that, making sure we're doing the right things, especially as he gets out there and those reps continue to grow from a full speed standpoint.
Ken, when you see him throw the ball, like today was the first time we saw him live, and it looked good, but have you seen him, I guess, really push it with the arm?
Yeah, I think kind of each day, it just keeps going, and so I think that's part of this process, and it is a process. We went through a similar thing in Carolina with Cam coming off of shoulder surgery, where we had to make sure we were monitoring distance of throws. Couldn't go past a certain yardage. How many throws he's making at practice. All those things were basically throughout the entire year. So I think where he's at right now is kind of in that process right now. And as he gets more and more comfortable, and part of that's just the mental side of things too, that, I can start really opening it up more and more because of the confidence in it, So I think there's a lot of that involved with it as well. But you see him continue, like each day, ramping it up a little bit more and more. He threw the ball down the sideline, a vertical throw today, and that's one I hadn't seen, from him a lot, because we haven't pushed him to do that. So that was good to see.
With that, let's welcome in Tim Bielik from the Plain Dealer, cleveland.com. Tim, again, really early in the process, but you're hearing all the right things. They're going to build the offense around Watson. It's something they have to maintain. It's something they have to continually evaluate.
Yeah, I mean, obviously in the NFL, you have to have the quarterback playing at a high level to give you a chance to go all the way to the Super Bowl. And with the Browns, with the roster that they have, they certainly have, the talent on the roster to make a potential push for it. But it all starts with Deshaun Watson looking like Deshaun Watson. And Ken Dorsey talking about the experience he had, in Carolina with Cam Newton, how he had to work him back in with the shoulder surgery. I imagine that kind of helps the Browns in getting Watson ready to go, understanding, the particulars of being very diligent and careful with Watson's workload. Obviously, he made some throws, some pretty decent throws out there. And again, it is the end of May. He's still kind of learning the offense, still trying to get some strength in an arm, trust in that arm again. So there's still work to do. Obviously, there's a long way to go till the season opener against Dallas. But obviously, it seems like the Browns seem pretty happy based on what they've said with where Watson is right now in his rehab, and they're not going to push. It seems like they're not going to push it too far, too fast.
Yeah, they said they'd play it conservative and get ready to ramp it up once they get closer to the season.